I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
We are now live, Jack. Say hello to our fine folks, Jack.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
And let's see, I'm looking right now to see that hopefully, it's live on. Uh, Give it a few seconds, I guess. We are now live on Twitch as well.
Huzzah! Our first Twitch episode. Hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully. And I'm able to see the Twitch chat. Sadly, you won't be, but I'll relay if anyone does join.
All right then. Welcome, folks, to episode 82. Where the title has nothing to do with tonight's stream. Just there to grab your attention. So no, Jack is not in fact the Origami Killer.
Dang.
But I know who really is, and I'll give you a hint. He just entered into the YouTube chat. I'm not gonna point any names, but I'll just say this. He has a thing for office ladies. That's all I'll say.
I thought it's changed the thing already. So it's supposed to have changed.
I think, if I recall, I think it does that. Where if you go like live, at least I've seen this on Twitch. I can't confirm. Where it'll still go live, but then it still has like the message and title from the previous stream, and I guess won't change later on. I seen that happen.
Oh, it's saying that I'm still streaming the game Resident Evil. Let's see. Talk show podcast. There we go. Let's just switch it to that.
There we go.
So now if I go on to my Twitch. Yeah, okay, making sure that nothing appears on my.
Ghetto says, I'm not the Origami Killer. I came to see MF Doom. Wait. Isn't it a bit too late for that? Isn't it a bit too late? Oh well. But welcome, folks. Episode 82 of the HAC Show. I'm of course the genuinely beautiful and genuinely idiotic hack.
And I am now the Vampire Slayer Jack.
Wait, we're from Frog Kicker to Vampire Slayer?
Resident Evil.
I see. Oh, okay.
Resident Evil Village.
All right. All right. I just want to say for the record, I know next to nothing about, and I'll say this because I'm tired of people. I know it was the actual title, but for God's sake, it's RE8. It's Resident Evil 8. God dang it. That's just me being a fanboy.
Yes. But it's easy to just type in.
I know, because that was like the official name of the game. But the 8's right there. Yep. It's right there. Where'd that go?
It's fine. Oh, wait, I forgot. I just noticed my mic is not going through at all. I'm not talking on.
Well, on the Twitch side of things?
There we go. Yeah, I forgot to switch my settings. So now I'm actually heardable, or people can listen to me on Twitch.
I see. Awesome. So I guess now we're on the clear on both fronts. So well, first off, give a kudos to Jack, folks. Kudos. I don't know if you hear the clap, but kudos to him for finally for setting up. Wrong choice of words. For setting up the Twitch channel of the Hack JAC Show, and all that's gonna be on him because I know next to nothing of how to use Twitch.
I just used the Restream. So I learned that with at least in this one, I can use Restream, which is a site that lets me be able to stream at multiple websites all at once, which is good for me because that way I can put it both on Twitch and YouTube. But there's a bit caveat. I found out that if you become an affiliate with Twitch, they want you to only stream on Twitch.
Oh. Well,
yep.
That's gonna happen anytime soon. But if the day happens, well, then Jack will have to make a hard choice. And actually, no, it won't be a hard choice because then he will just have to operate uh half of the name on a Twitch while operate the other half of the name on YouTube.
I mean,
In
that's what I'm
theory,
doing right now. Like
I
in a
know.
way, that's what I'm doing right now on Twitch. If you notice, the name of the channel is just Jack live streams.
Rex says, "Forget Twitch. Odyssey is the future." Ghetto chimes in. If you come in affiliate, you have to respect women, and this ain't the channel for that. Oh, we talked about I respect women greatly. Don't you agree, Jack? I respect them greatly when they're making me a sandwich.
Yeah, I respect the women.
Exactly. So see, we respect women, but we don't respect women.
So right now, it seems like the one little annoying thing is that the so whenever I downloaded your scene, the one little problem I had was that it didn't save any of my editing for my voice on the game or on the microphone. So
I
now
see.
everything is like loud.
So you had to like reapply all the different settings and filters on your microphone on that scene alone.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that too much. Oh, it actually worked with whatever you had. Yeah, it seems like it put on whatever.
Oh, my settings.
Yeah,
Oh, well, there you go. There you
you
go.
added in a gain, noise suppression, some plugin, and compressor.
Let's
I think I'm
see.
gonna turn that gain a little bit high for me. That I need that gain, or you know what? I'll just leave it alone.
Let me read the chat real
It's
quick.
working. It's working right now. That's it's working. That's all I need. That it's
Exactly.
working.
Let me read the chat real quick. Ghetto says he loves bitches and hoes. Yes, he loves them female dogs and those host cakes. Yum yum. Rex
Oh yeah.
says, no, respect women. Remove all points from betrayal stat. Divide across and stupid. Stupid. Yaddle says, nah, women don't deserve respect. They aren't pussy. Hey, Gemini, welcome. Welcome, man. Welcome. I guess that's weird, man.
Yeah. Who needs respect?
Who needs respect? Who needs it in this day and age? By the way, so actually, the first thing I want to do, because
Mm-hmm.
admittedly, I didn't have time to really plan for this whole stream, but the show must go on, and also because I got my schedule for next week, I can say officially there won't be a show next week, so I'm not gonna have 3 straight weeks of no episodes. So
Ooh.
gotta go. So I gotta make the time where it counts. But I wanted to ask, Jack, since you're playing Resident Evil 8, aka Resident Evil Village,
Uh-huh.
I haven't yet, but I have finally acquired the game myself, and I won't be playing it. But I won't be playing it till like a few days from now when I have free time. Actually, scratch, yeah, a few days from now. So I wanted to, without spoiling important plot threads and so forth,
Mm-hmm.
what are your first impressions of the game thus far? Because as for me, I have not listened to any review. I haven't listened to anyone else's viewpoint of the game. Like, I am completely just isolated from any type of Resident Evil 8 news or reviews.
Okay. So, my personal views on the game is I like the game. It certainly does. It is trying to go back to its roots. For like one from what they said for 7. But the problem I'm having with it is that I mean, the game doesn't really fully go back into the whole horror aspect. Yeah, there are some parts that are creepy, or will be nerve-wracking, but it doesn't seem the same. It doesn't have that same effect to me as, let's say, Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2, they made it perfectly well with how they recreated the whole game from the tank camera looks to the third person view and still gave it that creepy vibe. Especially with like, I mean, you certainly do feel hopeless in Resident Evil 2 because you're fighting against Mr. X, Lickers, zombies that will definitely take a long time to kill. In Resident Evil 8 or Village, it's a lot different. Sure, you might have some moments where you're running out of ammo, but it kind of it's kind of mitigated with how you have the blocking mechanic where you can literally just
Oh my
block any
god,
damage.
they got they real I why does a horror game need a blocking mechanic?
I mean, it's helpful. The blocking mechanic is definitely
Oh
helpful, but
yeah, like if it yeah, one could argue back in RE7 it made that game too easy at certain points.
yeah, that was a big problem with it. That it kind of in certain parts, um, it was easier to just block instead of dodging or being kept away from certain monsters. And even then, the I guess would be the equivalent of the zombies, the regular minion monsters, the rabid werewolf people.
Okay,
They were
so we're
easy to deal with.
I see. So not traditional. So well, I guess so. Not traditional zombies. Still like, oh, it's monsters that are technically, you know, from some biohazard material from a virus or something, but it's not zombies. They're not dead.
Yeah, they're not dead. It's mostly it's think of it like Las Plagas, like that one.
Ah, I see.
They just crazy.
I remember when seeing the early like art like news of RE8, I actually thought we'd be going back to the village in RE4, like the
That
aftermath
would
of
have
what
been nice.
happened. That would have been interesting, you know. And of course, I would rather have Leon back in as the main protagonist, older Leon, than
Mm,
than Mister. I'm just an avatar of the player, Ethan Winters.
yeah, and no, that's another thing. I mean, I like Eden Winters. He's a really good character. I like him a lot. But
He ain't no
I
Chris
don't know.
Redfield.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I want to ask. So, okay, so answer me this,
Uh huh.
because I still find it crazy how Ethan got roped in back into this game, because in the last game, it was is it if he didn't go and try to search for me in the first place, he would have no involvement of what happened.
Yeah.
So, and that I can understand why he get involved. In this game, just you can answer me through this way. Does the situation come to him or does he go into the situation?
The situation comes to him, and it's kind of Chris's fault.
God dang it, Chris. You had one job. Two jobs, actually. Claire
Well,
and this one.
we'll never really know what happens. At least both you and me, because pretty sure later on in the game it's gonna answer that question why.
Or if they don't, it's going to be answered in some DLC, I'm sure.
I hope not, but yeah, the
Probably, because I know in RE7, uh, if you never noticed, they after the whole Lucas segment of the game, he never comes back at all. So he's just kind of dropped after you do his whole little his saw puzzles and so forth, and so you get no resolution to Lucas. But later on, there's a DLC to show what happened to Lucas, which is what it was. That's DLC where you get to play as Chris.
hmm
So I wouldn't. So don't be too surprised if they do the same thing again. If you somehow find like there's a character who just becomes irrelevant to the plot after you finish their segment or something.
I would be mad if that does happen, but I think that would be given to me because I did buy the Ultimate Edition, which is that one with all the extra stuff to it.
I see. Yep. Did you also get a golden gun?
No, but I did get Wesker's gun.
Wouldn't wait like from RE1?
I think so
Is it like
because
called like the samurai or something?
Yeah, Samurai's Edge or something like that.
They're still doing it as bonus items. God dang, that was a bonus item in like RE5.
Like I got it, and I thought to myself it was like an upgraded gun, so I bought it from the traveler or the merchant, pretty much, whatever his name is,
I see.
from the merchant. And then after a while, I remembered, like, oh wait, they were supposed to give me some kind of like DLC weapon as a bonus. This is the one I just spent 1,000, whatever the currency is here, for no reason.
Oh, so wait, is the currency system like even more, like even more? I guess more of a thing in this game than RE7? Because I know in RE7, yeah, there was a currency system to upgrade your weapons, but it wasn't like you had to collect a lot of them. You just gotta find them sporadically around the area. Is this that same manner, or is it like more like no, you have to like collecting money while you're surviving, like in RE4?
It's pretty much like RE4. You collect money while you're surviving,
Ah, I
uh,
see.
collecting treasures and stuff. There just another thing that the Virgo and Kaiju they both let me know is that there are gonna be some treasures that you are gonna need to combine. So just make sure it'll tell you if it's combinable. But yeah.
I see. Well, all the questions I have, I'll play the game and I'll get them answered. That was all the stuff I just really want to know coming ahead. But I do like it so far as giving if it gets you a good impression, then unless they do something bonkers with the plot or Resident Evil lore, I think I'll have a fine time playing it. Besides, I'll be playing it with my little brother, and it's gonna be interesting to see if he can to use the phrase man up to play a horror game.
But yeah, just I guess you could say the what would you call it, the atmosphere of the game would be more closer towards RE4. Definitely, I would say it's closer to RE4. Um,
But without the Mexican Spanish in this Spain village.
yeah, without the Mexican Spanish and without the suplexes.
Oh, well, you know what? Ethan is just a normal guy. He's not gonna sue. He wasn't trained by the president of the United States to suplex his opponents.
Correction, correction. He is, at least in RE8. He was militarily trained after what happened with 7.
Oh wait, did he? Oh, okay. If it's not reading too much, wait, did he join like Chris's group, the BSAA?
I don't think so. I think he really just got military training from him. Because
Oh, okay. So more like Chris personally trained him or something like that.
yeah, because fun interesting thing is that whenever you like look at the differences in reloads from 7 to 8, and then 7 he literally just drops the mag on the floor and doesn't do anything with it. But in this one, in RE7, or RE8, sorry, he switches it out. Like he'll switch it out, and then he keeps the mag that has the other bullets with him.
Oh, that's a nice detail.
Yeah, so I know in 7, even though he drops the mag on the floor, you still have the same number of bullets. But and canonically, it's not that's not how it works. I think he would just be dropping them on the floor.
He RE7 Chris looks around at RE7. He's like, man, you just like what? You drop all these magazines on the floor. How the heck did you survive?
And he's just looking around, like, so you didn't have enough ammo, huh? Like, no, none at all. So it looks at like every single mag, and then he's like, okay, there's 2 bullets in here, a bullet in here. There's 5 bullets in this one. How did you not have enough?
Uh, he go. I don't know. A cop gave me a crummy knife.
Oh yeah, that's the funny thing too.
All right, let me read the chat real quick. Starting with Ghetto, he says he rates the game. I want to grab the tall lady's butt out of 10. Fair enough. fair enough. Johnny Cage says of Ninja Mime fame, Ninja Mime, they gotta drive that first person thing though. Drives me crazy. Like, does it like do you not like the style, or does it like literally you can't handle the sensation, like gives you a motion sickness. Personally, I don't like the first personness, and I assume that after RE2 remake came out, that was like, okay, we're gonna go back to the third person viewpoint. But I'm guessing they're for the main game, for as they continue on, they're probably just gonna stick to that until whatever new horror trend comes along, and then they kind of copy it. I mean, it's kind of evident that RE7 was definitely inspired by Outlast in many ways. But at least in
Most likely,
but
yeah.
at least in RE7 you get to fight back, unlike in Outlast.
Yeah, I mean, um, yeah, that's a nice thing. But as I said before, RE8's pretty good as for what it is. I would definitely call it more of an action horror than horror action.
That's fine, but Resident Evil's been like that for like years now. Sometimes it went too much, like RE6, but like RE4, when it strikes that balance, no one's
Yeah,
complaining.
yeah, and that's the good thing about it. I mean, I'm not ragging on it too badly, really. I like it. I enjoy it. It's just that there are moments after a while that where I was just kind of like, never. I didn't really feel scared anymore. I was just more like, all right, what am I gonna do now? Oh, hand cut off. Okay. Oh, that's fine.
You know, I guess. Yeah, well, to be fair, Ethan would probably be blasé by his hand cut off. He's like, "Oh, I never felt that before."
Yeah, especially in RE7 when his leg got cut off.
Oh, it did. Wait, it did.
So, I saw a thing where I saw like a little interaction whenever you get stuck inside the garage with the car.
Oh, that's
And
true. Okay, yeah.
yeah, so pretty much if he does get you, he will chop off your leg, and then from
Oh, I
there,
remember. I remember now. Then you just kind of lay there limping until you pass out.
yeah, well, you just pick up your leg and then put it back on like nothing happened. Put some rubbing alcohol on top of it. Good to go.
Put in those put on those herbs from put on those Raccoon City herbs that can pretty much do anything.
Yeah, I swear to God, it can cure cancer too.
No, it can't do that though.
I don't know.
It can cure deadly viruses. Still can't cure cancer or AIDS.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It can kill virus because how many times has all the main characters from most of these games been bitten?
Yeah, fair enough. Unless you want to go with like the reason, like, oh, none of them got bitten once, or something like that. Because I remember, because
I'm
slight,
pretty sure that's the canonic
yeah,
way.
like how like in the Metal Gear games, canonically speaking, like solid snake ate all of the snakes, no matter which one, all the snakes plus Raiden, are like triple S rankings, super soldier seeking around everywhere, and no one has caught them, and they haven't fired in one shot once. At least canonically, that's how it's supposed to be. But we look at the real gameplay.
Yep.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Look in the gameplay. You have someone hiding in a box, or someone plants a box that has an anime picture on it. An anime
A
waifu.
lolly anime picture.
A lolly anime waifu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll drive those Russians wild.
That or have the boss have like a chicken hat on.
I still love that as a punishment for going on easy mode. I still love that. Let's see. Rex says he dropped RE2 remake after getting aggravated by the random headshot damage. Fair enough. I can
Yeah.
see how you get angry by that.
I mean, it's kind of supposed to be that way. I mean, you're not supposed to kill every single zombie you see. That was the whole thing about the game. It's to conserve your bullets and only use them whenever you actually have to use them.
And if I recall, was it something similar like that to the original? Talking to Rex specifically, was it something like that in the original RE games, where with the exception of the shotgun, which for the most part does guarantee a headshot. If you use a handgun, you were lucky if you even got a headshot. At least if my memory serves correct. I could be wrong with how the old used to operate.
Um,
How they quantified headshots.
from what I remember, the way it worked was, at least in RE1, from what I remember, they would dump a whole mag and a half just to kill one zombie. And even then, of course, you need to remember and remind yourself that it's not actually dead, because eventually it's going to come back and be the diamond head.
Yeah, although that's only an RE1 remake. I don't think that was a thing in the original RE1.
No, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think the remake had like a revival. I mean, I'm pretty sure the remake had a revival, or you know what I mean. The original had a revived zombies at the end of it.
I could be wrong because I haven't played original RE1 but I do know but I do know for sure a remake had what's called the Crimson Heads.
Yeah, that was it called. Crimson
Which
Head, but-
by the way, they still turn to that even if you don't kill them. So what the heck? They still turn to that.
Well, at least, the only good thing is, if you didn't kill them, that means you saved a lot of bullets.
That, or you just ran out of bullets, went into the room where you're like, okay, I can dodge around this zombie, and then realize, oh crap, turned to a Crimson Head. I can't run that fast because I'm on caution.
That's why you should have just done this super long and tedious route of trying to burn them.
Yeah,
Get a gas canister, fill it with gas, get a match from somewhere, go to the body, dump the gas, burn the zombie.
or you can do half the stats if you play as Jill, because she always has a
lighter.
a lighter on her. Let's see, me continue reading the chat. Ghetto says it's honestly, in reference to the blocking, it's honestly less annoying than how Revelation dodge mechanic was. Well, that's right. Resident Evil Revelations, the 3D, well, what used to be the 3DS exclusive Resident Evil game. Your only defense mechanic was to do a dodge, but it was very finicky, and you could make it work, but with that game's frame rate on that console, good luck.
I played it a good chunk of the way through, but yeah, the dodge mechanic was very finicky.
Let's see. Ghetto says, "Don't worry, they'll repurpose the village for 4's remake." That's probably what they're gonna do. I honestly don't know why. Don't know why they want to remake RE4. I think it's a bad call. Unless they somehow capture lightning in a bottle again, I don't see that remake. I don't say that even if let's say best case scenario, it has a high likely chance of being a decent remake, but it will always be compared to the original. And especially for the more diehard fans, they'll probably have so much more to nitpick about on every little thing that it'll probably dismiss the game on that principle alone.
Oh, definitely.
Like something like the reload animations aren't smooth. They changed the voice actor for the merchant. The giant monster doesn't come out of the lake when you shoot in the water.
I had that reaction with some things on Master Chief Collection. So you're gonna be very 100% right on that.
Continuing on, Ghetto says, I'll be honest, when you said "God dang it, Chris," I almost asked what did I do? Because Ghetto's she's real name is Chris. Don't. So every time I talk about Chris Redfield, Ghetto's like a dog. His neck slightly turns, and it says something where I say his name and he assumes he's in trouble.
Just say it in the stern voice every single time.
He felt a disturbance in the force. Rex says they need to bring back the Virus Leon copy from Resident Evil Gaiden. Is that the Game Boy Resident Evil game? I think so. I don't know if it's the Game Boy Color one or I think it's from that's the one on the Game Boy Color. I know next to nothing about that game.
What does Gaiden mean?
In Japanese, Gaiden just means story.
Oh, okay. I was
Yes.
just like like as soon as I heard Resident Evil Gaiden, I just for some reason thought of Ryo Hayabusa
Yeah. And like,
coming out of nowhere, saving Leon that's been cornered by dozens of zombies.
yeah. And well, and to be more accurate, before someone tries to some weebs in the chat try to correct me, and when you use it literally, it does mean story, but in the context when it's using a title, it can mean one of two things. Like with Ninja Gaiden, it would literally mean ninja story, and that's kind of how it's seen. But let's say a generic anime has like so and so Gaiden is supposed to imply like side story, not part of the main story. That's typically how it's used in a lot of media in Japan. That word.
I thought that was like what about the word monogatari? I thought that was like a translation for story.
I think that if I recall, I think that a song that's like something very specific where you're talking about a story that is from you're talking about someone's story, not just a story in general.
Okay,
I
I see.
I could be very wrong on that, so don't take what I said with a grain of salt. But I believe that's the case in that, and also Japanese weird. They're, they got three old alphabets they gotta work with.
I'll be right back. They're calling me for some reason.
All right, well, Jackson Way. Let me continue reading these comments here.
Yeah.
Rex says the herbs convert the body into cancer that perfectly alienates the function and appearance of normal tissue. That certainly doesn't sound awful. This is why players can get infected from being bitten. In RE2, he continues. Not sure about one. You could slightly upward to do more damage. Yes, I believe. Yeah, that was the case. Of course, in RE2, most zombies took 3 or 4 body shots to down, and sometimes 1 or 3 more while they're on the ground. Very much true. Rex is sadly the left hand will come off in remake. No, no.
You know what's one thing I'm sad though?
What are you sad by?
In 8, I never became and I did the joke of Jill sandwich because they had a moment in 8 like that.
And they didn't do that joke?
No one laughed.
Oh, no one. Oh, boo! Boo! Whoever was there on the street, you didn't laugh at his Jill sandwich joke. You should have been better. You should have gone like even more cheesy and dumb. But like, oh man, glad I wasn't a Jack sandwich.
I wasn't. I think the more correct one would be an Ethan sandwich.
Yeah, but this Ethan the character. Let's be honest here.
It's funny because there's like official figurines of Ethan. Yet they still want to have his face kind of shadowed over.
Because he's an avatar. Not in the spiritual sense, but like he is you, the player.
Well, that's a dumb thing. If you're gonna have Ethan figurines, then why cast a shadow over his portrait?
Because you gotta see yourself in Ethan. Ethan can't see you.
I see myself in Leon, and I just want to.
Everyone sees themselves in Leon or inside Leon, depending on who you are.
Both.
I bet Ghetto wants to be inside Leon. If he's not, then I don't believe he's really gay.
Or no, I think maybe it will be the other way around. He wants
Leon to be inside of him.
Yeah.
You know what? That's true. We'll see what Ghetto says in the chat. See which one watch he go. I can neither confirm or deny. It's like coward.
Oh wait, no, it'll make more sense. Early Leon would be one taking it.
Leonardo DiCaprio Leon. Okay, I see.
And then the later one with the German suplexing and the presidential powers, he'll be the one that's giving.
And the ability to sway, and the ability to sway 18-year-old presidential daughters and go, no, I'm not interested.
The man that went into a Spanish village in a mobster's getup.
There you go. Ghetto says the diehard dropped the franchise by 4 since it changed perspective. Now they're seething over the first person. I'll get to your joke, Ghetto. Give me a second. But you are right. I am aware, like when 4 came out, they just dropped it because there's like this isn't Resident Evil, and in many ways it isn't. In many ways it isn't, but in a lot of ways it is. It is one of those things where it's a double-edged sword. If you want to keep making the same thing, you gotta change it up somehow. But change too much, and you're gonna alienate more than just your core audience. It's a tricky thing to do. Well, just look at bands that have lasted for years. They don't sound this they how they sound when they started, how they sound now is always going to be different. Very rarely is the same. And the only band I can think of that has technically sounded the same throughout the entire career, and people love them for that, is probably AC/DC. That's the only band I know that succeeded in that. Because they nailed down their sound so well, you can't hear them do anything else. Like, do you think they could even do a love ballad if they even wanted to? with those type of voice, no, I don't think so.
Who knows?
Chris says Gaiden means Japanese video game. Video game. I thought you were gonna go with the wizard reference. It's not Ninja Gaiden, it's Ninja Gaiden. Rex says Jill sandwich something meat between those buns, he says. Ghetto says I refuse to believe people care about Ethan. Same here. I didn't care about it in 7. It's not like actually, he's not. You know what? At least we talk about him. You know, it's a even worse protagonist than Ethan.
Dang, who?
Remember Jake?
Who?
Wesker's son, Jake from RE6.
I didn't know he had a son.
Well, now you do, and he was only in one game.
Which one?
RE6, Resident Evil 6.
Oh, the game I completely skipped over.
Exactly. And you'll never know how boring Jake is. Oh, he even got the Commander Shepard haircut back when that was like the look of all protagonists during those times.
Did he at least have the same powers as Wesker?
I think to a degree, but it wasn't like he had them too, like how Wesker had RE5, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Continuing on, Rex says, "Y'all people need Jesus." We already do. That's why we're very comfortable. Maybe it's you who need the Jeebus. You thought about that?
Ooh.
That's what I thought.
Reverse card right there.
Ghetto says, for the 100th time, I'm not gay. I just enjoy sex with dudes sometimes. Oh my god. Oh man, that laugh I saw for something. I wonder, Ghetto, if you're making a reference to that. I think it's a scene. I think it's in either CSI, SVU, some crime show where like a guy was literally saying that as an excuse to say that he's not gay, and Ice-T, I think it was SVU, and Ice-T's telling him, dude, you're gay. He's like, no, man, I just have sex with men, but I make love to my wife. Something like that.
Hey, I mean, that is a big difference.
I guess so.
One's out of lust, one's out of love.
I'm sorry. Johnny Cage says, of course he rejected Ashley. Can you imagine her screaming, Leon, help, every time she wants to?
There's a cockroach in the bathroom. Leon, help!
Leon! You have to tell her to stay in the tub before you get out of the room. Wait here. Or better yet, you put her in the closet, you go, hide in here. Ghetto says, she also sounds like Cindy from Jimmy Neutron. That's a bummer killer. Yeah, I could hear the similarities between Ashley and Cindy. So I can hear that. Just like the time where Jack, do you remember the anime Zach Bell? Zatch Bell, whatever I pronounce it.
You know what's funny? I never seen the anime, but I read some of the manga when I was little.
Well, I saw some of the anime and remember that remember Zatch Bell himself.
Yeah, I vaguely remember him,
Yeah,
but yeah.
for the English dub, they got the same actor for Jimmy Neutron, and he does the same exact voice.
Ha.
So like, there's like some weird. So for me, when I try to watch it, I'm like, I can't watch it. There's Zach Bell, but that's Jimmy Neutron. I can't separate Jimmy Neutron from the English voice actor. It's probably one of the shows I have to watch in Japanese because I hear the English, my mind's gonna go straight to Johnny Cage. I mean, not Johnny Cage, Jimmy Neutron all the time.
That's me with what was his name? Daniel Radcliffe. Everyone's like, no, but he does other things. I'm like, no, he's just Harry Potter to me.
Yeah,
That's all he is.
You know what? You know what, Mister? You know what Radcliffe should do? He should
What?
he should do what Mark Hamill did, Luke Skywalker, and just become a really good voice actor, so that he could surprise people. But like, wait, you were him? It's like, yep, you didn't even know it.
Yep.
But he's not that talented, so. And yes, kid, I know it's the same voice actress. I know. Ghetto says,
No, you don't.
Actually, I did know. Ghetto says, actually want Jake back. Why? Like, I get he's like he is the son of a former antagonist. I get the interest, but like, really, why?
You know what? I want him back too.
Says the one who didn't even play the game he's in.
I want him back too. This has nothing to do with similarities between names.
Okay, Jack and Jake. Jake doesn't even have a C in his name.
Yeah.
But you know who does have a C in their name?
Who?
Johnny Cage. He said.
Yeah.
Okay, so he corrects me. So the scene I was talking about with the gay man denial was from Law and Order.
Really?
Yes. And he quotes the scene. I am not gay. I have a relationship with women and it's sex with men. That's for real line. A professional Hollywood writer wrote that.
Professional.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Ghetto gives his reason. He says not because he's interesting or because I like him, but because he's. Oh, it's the same thing I said. I just saw that comment now. He's literally a major villain's son. Yeah. Luckily, because he's such a blank slate, you can literally repurpose him, even give him an entirely new personality, and no one will cry a foul or be like, "That's not the real Jake." Whatever his last name is. That's not the real one. It's like no one cares about the real one. Just it's one of those cases where he probably does need a retcon for the best.
Imagine in Resident Evil 8, he comes out of nowhere and he's like, Heisenberg is my uncle. Like out of nowhere because Heisenberg does a lot of weird superpower shit like Wesker did.
Oh. For a second, when you said Heisenberg, I thought you were making a Breaking Bad reference.
Yeah, let's.
I'm like, wait, how does Resident Evil connect to an AMC original television show?
That's one of the villains' names, Heisenberg.
I wonder if anyone in the staff watch a lot of American TV.
Maybe.
Actually, they wouldn't. They would for the existence of Resident Evil. They would need to. Especially considering that, like, just some, like, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there were like Resident Evil is one of those few Japanese series where the game is actually originally recorded in English.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing Japanese is just the text and whatever dub actors they get to voice over the English performers. And so you gotta and up until maybe, I'll say this. With 4, 5, and 6, it was definitely like very anime style voice acting, and in some cases, the game directors them doing very limited English will try to direct the English actors how to pronounce certain lines. You can imagine how well that works. Eventually, they actually get like professionals to direct the English voiceovers, and I actually do like how starting with 7, they finally kind of dropped the anime-ish style that was kind of done, and and actually make it more improve in the way people talk and act, instead of something that's very like kind of like in Metal Gear with Snake always going huh huh, random grunts and sounds like that. It kind of loses charm, but at least the setting and the immersion, you could say, feels more natural.
My immersion.
Immersion.
My immersion. It's very important.
You know what?
Yes.
You know what else
So,
is
like,
very
you're saying that
important?
what?
Not Jake.
You just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
What I was gonna ask is, so, like, you're saying with at least the newer Resident Evils, it's more like the thoughts, more like realistic voice acting, right? From
uh,
what would happen with a person in that situation.
I won't say realistic. It's more natural. The characters react how a normal person would react, and say things that naturally make sense to say in English. Because especially like with games like Devil May Cry that Ghetto mentioned, what would happen is that the Japanese script writers, they'll write the script, but what sounds good in Japanese, for the usually doesn't sound natural the way say in English, unless you either change the way how the sentence is said, or you have to find a way to make a contrived sentence to make it sound like what they're trying to say in Japanese. Because more
So
often than
kind of
not, they'll
like,
try to use like idioms or phrases that are very specific to Japanese do not translate well into English.
they're kind of like how with Metal Gear Rising, where the Raiden always going dead on, like that. Every time whenever he killed something in a flashy way.
No, that
I'm
was
assuming
probably that's probably the classic case of they have him say that because it sounds cool,
nah.
which
I
happens
thought
a
that
lot.
was
Like if you
yeah.
ever if you play a Japanese game and a character says a weird thing in English and it's supposed to be sound cool and awesome, that's the reason why they said it, because it's supposed to sound cool and awesome.
Yeah. It still reminds me of how over there in Japan, at least there are some shops where they have like a bunch of things written with random English words because they think it sounds cool.
Yeah.
And my favorite one was this this woman. She was going around with her friends, and the guy that speaks both Japanese and English comes up to her, and he's like, "So, do you know what your shirt says?" And she looks is like, "No, no, I just think it looks cool." It's like, "Would you like?" So I know the language. Would you like me to translate it? She's like, "Yeah, sure." Like it says diarrhea, and she just like gives this somewhat horrified look and like embarrassment, and she's like, "Diarrhea." And he's like, "Yep, diarrhea."
Now, was he messing with her, or was that actual the case?
Nope, nope. It was written across the shirt, diarrhea,
What, what kind of shirt designer writes diarrhea on the shirt?
because it sounds cool. Diarrhea.
I know. I something tells me it was like some practical, like that shirt was made as a joke. There's no way.
No, no, no. Just like how there are some people that
Oh
they.
wait, hold
Uh,
on. Wait. Was the lady like a Japanese lady wearing a shirt in English?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I got them mixed up. I thought it was like a non-Japanese person wearing a Japanese shirt with like the kanji or higana, whatever that means diarrhea.
Oh no. I mean that's the same way with whenever people try to tattoo Chinese words on their body.
Like,
Uh,
it means freedom and flightfulness. No, that just means you want a number 4.
that just means orange chicken.
I like some orange chicken. Who wants orange chicken? Nah, it's too late.
General Snow.
It's too late. It's too late now. Or is it? No, actually, no, it's too late.
What about some sweet and sour?
I'm actually not that big fan of sweet and sour chicken. Like orange chicken, like sweet and spicy chicken, not not sweet and sour though. Not sweet and sour. Sweet and spicy though, I can do. I can do. Oh, and every time, beef and broccoli. I like beef and broccoli.
That one's a little bit too plain for me.
I like it, but then again, I actually don't mind broccoli. Oh, everyone in the chat. Does everyone like broccoli? As we jump off from Resident Evil, let's talk about broccoli.
We just jump off to talk about our favorite Chinese foods.
Hey,
What about lo mein?
it's a natural progression.
What about lo mein? That one's a good one. I know it's just.
What'd you
noodles,
call me?
but still. I called you.
You? What? What about you? Yes. What?
No, that's me. I'm you.
No, I'm me. Who are you?
You, me, all of y'all.
Well, that was Rush Hour 1, right?
I think so.
Oh man, I will be surprised if Ghetto doesn't correct me in the chat. I will be surprised if he didn't.
We have to watch the shows. We should watch the movies here.
Actually,
It'll be copyright stricken, but yeah.
Actually, it's funny you say that because I think many moons ago, I finally got like all three movies on DVD at a reasonable price.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, so now I can watch it anytime when I'm in the mood to, which is like every 5 months or so. It's one of those things where like it's like, yes, I finally got the movies, and I won't open them until like I actually want to watch them.
Oh, he said it. Ghetto says it was either Rush Hour 2 or 3.
It has to be 2. It has to be 2 because that's the one where they were actually in China. I'm sorry, not China, Hong Kong. There's a slight difference.
Slight.
It's very slight, very slight. And he also says, Ghetto says he likes broccoli just fine. Yeah, but he don't like pork. I don't know. I don't trust this guy. I'm sorry not to trust you, Ghetto of the Machine, aka the Ebony Age, aka everybody hates Chris.
I like how you called him the Ebony Age. You took away the sage from him. Just gave him. You made him older. That's all you did.
Yeah.
The elder Ebony.
Yeah, I'm starting to doubt his eboniness lately because I learned some things about our good friend here. Like I can understand him not liking grape soda. You know, it's a very acquired taste. You know, I don't mind that. But the fact you don't like pork rinds, I don't like pork rinds. It rubs me wrong. Well, you also don't rub me the wrong way.
Well, I don't want to rub you the right way.
I don't want you to rub me at all. But the point remains. The point remains.
Like Ebony Age, he says.
Hold on. I would love to see if he changes it on Twitter.
Ebony Age.
Guys, I literally posted Emmett Dune video yesterday. Not black enough. It needs to be blacker. It needs to, look, right now you're on Terrence Howard. All right, you're on Terrence Howard. I'm looking for Wesley Snipes. All right, that's where you are on the list right now. All right, give me Wesley Snipes. You Terrence Howard looking. I'm kidding. You look nothing like Terrence Howard, which is a good thing.
What are you gonna do if he doesn't prove himself? You know, just turn him white or something.
Well, he's going to be a bitch.
Turn him white.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him. Instead of I'm gonna PC his name instead of the Ghetto Machine. He's just gonna be called the Urban Machine.
The Urban Machine.
Yeah, I'm gonna PC his name, the Urban Machine.
Oh no.
You get it with the word. We get it with the nigga.
Oh, you said it on.
Hey, it's at the hard R. I'm fine. I got my card. No.
I don't think you got the card. YouTube doesn't care.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think Twitch. Oh my god, he's dying. I don't think Twitch likes it either.
Oh, I'm just getting on this game so bad. So bad. And he can't do nothing about it. The worst he can do is do what was that rapper? I forget which one it was. He can only do what was his name? God dang it. Ah, not Charlemagne. That's not him. He get any case. He could do is just turn off his phone or computer. But he knows in his head that I won. I won. I won the mind game.
Like the equivalent of saying to like I guess de-blackify someone's name instead of saying Ice Cube is gonna be Water Sphere.
No, it'll be like I guess so. But still though, the Ebony Age Urban Machine.
Oh no!
Oh man. I just because I care, Ghetto.
Just because he cares.
I care.
That's what he always said.
The HAC Show cares. The HAC Show does not endorse any type of racism, but we do find it hilarious.
Unless if it's on everyone.
Yeah, everyone equally.
Equally.
Cut to me saying every single racial slur in the book. It's like, well, we're definitely not getting that Twitch sponsorship.
Well, I don't want to be affiliated.
Good, because you don't want to be on the same level as Darkside Phil now, do you?
You know, like I mean, it's easy. Like the affiliation thing is only like to get donations built into your Twitch, and subscriptions too. Yeah, I think so.
Oh man.
But I mean, if people really wanted to donate, I mean, I could set up a link somewhere along the lines.
Not yet. Right now we'll always be in the free age, but we're not that big enough where we'll be like donations. Even if it's a gift card to Olive Garden, donations. Oh man, Ghetto responds in a very very truthfully. He says everyone's an asset and a nigga.
You know, my favorite thing about okay, my favorite type of person is the racist one that is. It's an old person that's racist, but they don't really say these things with like bad intentions. They don't say the words with hatred. They just say it because that's how they lived as. With my ex's grandfather, apparently she said that you be careful with him because he's gonna call you a rock hopper or like a wetback or something. And I just laugh it off because like I find it hilarious. I was like, I can't wait for him to just come by and like in the middle of dinner and be like, so how's oh no, I think she told him about me, and he's like, so you're dating a rock hopper, huh? And she's like, yeah.
That's a deal. I never heard of rock hopper before.
So it's wetback for people that cross the river, rock hopper for those that just do it on land.
I see. Oh man. Johnny K says, "What about bigotry against furries? Can we at least have that?" And only thing I say to that is, I would say yes. However, as Jack elegantly proved to me many episodes ago, there is a species of people much worse than furries. And who are they, Jack?
Smash players.
Exactly. So furries are no longer my line of sight, though I just mildly tolerate them. Smash players, more specifically Smash Melee players, I could be as bigoted to them as I want to be. And they can't do a damn thing because they're still trying to carry their CRTVs from their grandma's house in order to make it to a small tournament in some crappy hotel.
Yep.
Oh man, you know Actually, I think a few weeks ago, I actually saw like a whole like documentary length video about like I think a certain big Smash tournament in which everything went wrong.
Good.
I think it was called Apex 2015.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
not too long ago.
yeah, and pretty much is how it happens. So everything was going normal, and this was going to be like the first real big Smash tournament for them. They actually got Nintendo to sponsor them, so to be officially sponsored by Nintendo with their blessings. They're like, all right, awesome. I think a few days before the tournament begins, the parking lot hotel that they were staying at literally collapsed.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Dang, that
which caused major setbacks. So that happened. So that happened, and then after that, when trying to run the whole entire thing, uh, if I try to recall, I think nothing was working. Like within the hotel, like their Wi-Fi and everything that was supposed to be all ready to go was just not there and not ready, and thus because of that and because of the bad work of the hotel, a lot of sponsors just pulled back from the event, even Nintendo. So they're like, yeah, we're not sponsoring this anymore. But Smash players, I'll give them credit. They're very tenacious,
like roaches.
subhumans.
Like roaches.
Yes, like roaches, like cockroaches, like cockroaches.
That's cucarachas.
And they got to say it like Al Pacino and Scarface, cockroaches.
Cockroaches. I'll try it.
And so they still, although they still want to do the tournament, so what they ended up doing is they did their entire setup of everything they needed to do to set the tournament in like the upper one of the upper parking lots of the hotel. Like kudos for them for still doing it, and apparently like some amazing matches happened. But the fact that all of this happened right before the tournament started, it's just going to show that even guys are like, no, you don't deserve nice things. It wasn't even Melee players. There were people like trying to get good at Super Smash Brothers for Wii U.
Ah yes, brawl.
That wasn't Brawl. That's for the Wii. No,
Wii U?
yeah, Super Smash Brothers
Oh,
for Wii U.
yeah. I forgot that one existed.
Everyone forgot when Ultimate came out. Everyone
Yeah.
forgot about that. For semi good reasons. Yellow says Rock Hopper sounds like a 50s music genre. Yep, yeah, that's their Los Lobos music, right?
It reminds me of
That's Richie Valens, isn't it?
there was another one that I remember.
Carlos Santana.
Another slur. There was another slur. It was I don't really think of this one as a slur because I never thought of it like that. Beaner.
Beaner?
Yeah, were you never called that before?
No, I am thankful, mostly because I just live mostly in Mexican dominant neighborhoods that no one with any sincerity ever call me or my family any type of slur.
No, well, you know what's funny? I was called a beaner in elementary school by other elementary kids. That was Hispanic.
That doesn't count.
But hey, there are other Hispanic kids that called each other beaners. That was an interesting one. Like, and then after, like, when I came, like, I think it was like about a month ago or a month or two ago, I was talking to my friends on Discord for League, and I guess they were talking about slurs too, just to like see what was like okay for them to call each other. And I said like, oh, I'll call myself Beaner, and then everyone's like, is that allowed? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm Hispanic. He's like, oh yeah, we forget. Because they're all a bunch of white people.
No, that's funny. That's funny to me because if you guys ever, if the day ever comes, you ever get to see real faces, and you look at Jack, he is just look at him once. There's no other ethnicity or races when you look at him other than that's a Mexican.
That's a Mexican right there.
No, that's a Mexican.
Now that's a beaner.
Maybe it's the glasses that throws him off, or the fact that he doesn't have like a accent. But when you
I
look,
know.
but when you look at him, you're like, that Mexican's gonna do my taxes.
Wait, what? No, that's not right.
It's the glasses thing. Like imagine you in a proper suit and tie. You either look like un abogado.
Oh, wait, thank you.
That's a lawyer for you non-Spanish speakers, but only an immigration lawyer. That's all you do. You work in the area.
Every time, whenever there's a immigration, someone hires me. Like, all right, so let's start the court. My client's guilty. What? I thought you were gonna help me. I'm sorry, man. I just really want to go home. I mean, I have a live stream to do. You caught me at a bad time.
You gotta make it quick. Yellow says it's the hard R. Need a soft like a beana. But then it sounds like a beanie.
Beana.
Beana. Actually, that sounds beana. No, it's too. It sounds too close. Unless you have a heavy accent, it sounds like too close to something else. But yes, all intents and purposes, if you saw Jack properly dressed with his, I'm assuming his current haircut, he will look like a Mexican accountant of some sorts.
Current haircut. I mean, I've been doing buzz cuts for a while.
There you go.
It's very easy to do a buzz cut for yourself. I retried again doing my old hairstyle and I couldn't because I was rushing to do some errands, and I didn't want to deal with it.
Which is fine, because unfortunately he can't grow it out like me. Because I think not because he can't, or he's not able to, but because it'll probably just bother him too much. He's like,
I don't know. It will look weird on me, to be honest.
Not unless you get a mullet.
Oh God!
Imagine you with the mullet.
No, it's gonna be like the
and it's especially with the lawyer attire. Oh yeah, business is the front, party in the back.
There's some like what was that? There's a Mexican that had there's a type of Mexican that had mullets.
Yeah, they were very prevalent in the 90s. But again, this is the decade when mullet was like the trend. My one of my uncles, old picture of him, he like straight up has a mullet. Like back then, everyone did mullets, not just white people, but Mexicans too.
It says, to what? I need to know.
Oh, he wants to know what saying the word "bina." What does that sound? What does that sound like? But remember, right? Like you kind of say it to yourself many times. "Bina, bina, bina, bina." Is that quite? It's not quite exact. Not quite exact, but it'd be one of those things where people might think you're just saying the word penis kind of weird.
I guess. I mean,
like it's not exact, but it would be it'll be like it'll be like if you just say that out loud running across a street, a Mexican person would go, is he saying what I think he's saying? like that.
It's kind of like as I said to you before, if you ever go to Japan, never talk in Spanish to people about any fruits that you're looking at, especially mangoes.
Oh, especially not the mango.
Because like in Spanish we have the whole mango. We say mango, which is very close to something else. For Japanese.
Japanese, and I think all of you already know, so we don't have to say much.
Yeah, we don't have to say much.
Baka hentais.
Oh.
Rex says the official medical term is pingus.
I forgot about that. That opened up another meme in my head now.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, it's technically not breaking news, but it's breaking news to me.
Holding?
There's gonna be an Injustice movie?
Ooh. Okay.
What? What?
Live action or animated?
Animated.
Ooh, even better.
I wonder watch it be 3D animated.
Oh, well, I don't know how to react to that then.
It's probably not, but let's see. Let's see. Long Way Part 2, don't care, read the comic. So it's just follow to the Justice World, it doesn't cook which how about it?
Super speed reading.
Yeah.
Even the Flash is jealous.
Actually, if reading normally is very fast for the Flash, what is skim reading for him? That's a real question. Hold on, wait a minute. I think I just got hoodwinked. Oh no, okay, no, it's for real. Never mind. I just saw like some like comic news website being like DC Injustice movie. Read the article. They say there might be an Injustice movie. No, it's actually confirmed, but that's all there is. It's just that it's happening. So
I think there was like a news site that did that once. So like they put in a clickbait title, and then they were like, "That's what now imagine that reaction if it happened in real life." And that's how they ended the article. I don't remember who it was. I think it was like the Washington Post.
I'll be surprised, but it'll be interesting in that I wonder how they're going to do it because if it's just the two games they got to deal with, that's fine. But the problem is that there's the Injustice comics that they're gonna have to also look at because I think the Injustice comics that they take place 3 years before the events of Injustice 1. I think, could be wrong, and so they have to account for all of that plus the continuity in the games. And at this point, and I was saying to myself, if there is an animated movie, like what more can they really do? Because if I recall, the ending to Injustice 2 was, actually I forget what was the ending to Injustice 2.
The canonic ending was Batman beating Superman and putting him back into his cell.
So the first
The
game.
Yes. The alternate ending is where Superman takes over the Brainiac thing and controls Batman to do his bidding.
So the choice either is have another Justice story where Superman is the villain again, or take the alternate route and see where that goes with having yet another evil Superman as the bad guy again.
And it's kind of funny because if you think about it, isn't the whole thing, at least in Injustice 2, where if you take the Superman route, isn't that exactly what Darkseid did whenever he captured Batman? Right? I could have sworn that was at least one of the animated movies too. I think that did happen in one of the animated movies.
Something like that. My memory's kind of vague on it. But either case for the Justice fans, kudos for them. I think all they really need to do for me to be interested is just that, as much as you want to have your evil Superman, fine, whatever. You do you, boo boo, you do you. Just find a way to put in like good Superman in some way, one who does not become evil, but by a very out of character moment. That's really all I could really ask for. Just like have good Superman again, and somehow he defeats evil Superman for real this time. I don't know, send him to the Phantom Zone or something. But I think that's the real problem I'm finding is that what could they do that's original? Are they gonna have another villain just be like, I'm the one who's gonna be control of everything? And then Batman goes, we need Superman's help. He releases Superman. Oh no, what have I done? And we gotta put Superman back, but first we gotta defeat the villain. All right, now Superman, put you back into prison. And yeah, Ghetto, you're right. I described how the first game ended, which was at least the release of that. Or maybe they'll do that. They'll bring back the main universe characters and they'll interact with the Injustice universe one more time, and it'll be like that one SpongeBob meme where that one bluefish goes, "How many times I have to tell you, old man?"
Many times I have to teach you this lesson, old man.
Clark says to Clark.
Oh, what will be the biggest cop out?
What?
Since in Injustice 2 they had two endings. All right, now hear me out.
Right.
Both endings are canon, and then they have to go into another multiverse, another dimension
What?
to fix the one with
what-
Superman.
What Dragon Gardener bullcrap am I hearing?
It will be the heroes we see, then they come over to Injustice 2 to help out the people that were in trouble. Then that goes into how Batman, Superman, the Batman route is already over. You're beating Superman, but then if you do the Superman route, then they have to go back again to save those guys again.
Oh man, let me Ghetto is going non-stop in the chat, so let me he already says DC couldn't let the Omni-Man hype and memes pass them by. It's like, hey, we got our evil superhero, we gotta do it again. Gotta put their own evil Superman. Which is funny, if they really, because when you really think about it, Zod is technically their evil Superman.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh well. No one. Who cares about Zod? Who cares about him?
Yeah, screw him.
Yeah, screw him and his house.
Screw him and his little dog too.
And his dumb dog. Actually, he doesn't have a dog. Then that's why Superman is better. He has a dog. Zod doesn't. There you go.
Yeah, Zod has a cat.
Actually, how is that not a real thing? How is there not some Kryptonian cat that's like rivals with Crypto? How is that not a thing?
Well, actually, wasn't that like in the show too that they had a cat, a super cat, some sort?
Hold on. All right, because I remember Crypto the super dog, but I remember Ace the Bat Hound. I don't remember a dog. Hold on. Crypto the super dog. Streaky the Wonder Cat? What?
Yeah, that was the cat's name.
That's what a name, Streaky. Oh, here it is, Streaky the Wonder Cat. So, let's see. I'm guessing I'm gonna assume it has nothing to do with Wonder Woman.
Nope.
Let's see. Oh, the Streaky the Cat he's the pet of Supergirl. And acts like Crypto's sidekick. And okay, wait, it is Kryptonian. Oh, I thought it was oh wait, no wait.
No, it's not.
It says, due to the effects of duplicating Ray reflecting off of Crypto, Streaky possesses the same abilities as Crypto.
Yeah, it's just a regular cat that got superpowers.
Oh, so the super cat exists. It's a good guy. It's not Zod's. All right. Well, I want new retcon. Streaky the Wonder Cat was always Zod's pet. Hold up. Get up says no. Remember, Wonder Woman has a kangaroo named Jumpa. I swear to God, get up. Jumpa. You see? What? Hold on. God dang it. I'm looking this up right now. Jumpa. What is this? Okay, I'm looking at art. Animal psychic to the superior Wonder Woman. It's Ferret Congus. A flying kangaroo. It's a flying kangaroo. Oh my god, this is an old character. First appeared in Cessation Comics number 6 back in the 40s. Oh wow, so this character's been around a long time. Jumpa. I don't know, something about that name. It just comes off the tongue.
That reminds me of Champa.
A little bit. I can't find other.
Champa and Jumpa.
Can't
Working
find,
together.
can't find the info, but god dang, Wonder Woman had a flying kangaroo, and people make fun of her for the invisible jet.
Ah, yes, the invisible jet. You know, they need to bring that back. It's been a long time since I've ever heard about it.
They did. It was in her newest movie.
Oh god. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that live action. No, I can't.
They didn't do it like how it's done in the people always forget it's not like how it's in the cartoons. Yes, as the audience we see her flying the jet, but like the characters in the show actually can't see her. God dang it.
No, I want to see her floating through the air.
Oh man. Ghetto says, and only I want to send this. According to Tom King, she doesn't like. What do you doesn't like talking about Streaky? God dang. I want to meet Tom King and be like, what do you mean by that, huh? Huh? You can't have any pets in your depressed world of the DC universe? Go get a life. This is what you get for being a suit in the CIA. Okay, I know this one. Beepo the Super Monkey. I know that one for sure. They made Streaky female for some reason. I guess cats, you know.
Yeah, cats.
Cats and ladies. They fit together like poetry.
I mean, you always hear about crazy cat ladies. You never hear about a crazy dog lady.
Exactly. Let's see. And we're talking about Injustice, right? Yeah, pretty much. Cool news if you're into Injustice. As for me, I will ignore it like I have been for the past like 5-6 years of DC animated movies.
The game was nice though. It had nice combat.
I can only speak of the first game. Combat, which is I did enjoy the combat. Wish the online was better, and I wish they actually put all the DLC characters in the Wii U version, but that game lost support like very quickly. That version of the game.
Oof.
Thank God dang it, F Boone. I wonder if someone like on Twitter or social media bugging F Boone like, when's Scorpion gonna come to the Wii U version?
I don't know. Ask Nintendo.
Oh, it's actually, what's funny? Now you mention it, on a more interesting day. There's actually a game developer who does answer that.
Really?
Yeah. Hideki Kamiya, Japanese game director, well known for making Wonderful 101, Bayonetta 1, the first Devil May Cry, Okami, Beautiful Joe, so on and so forth. When people would ask him anything about Bayonetta 2 or 3, his response was always, ask Nintendo. Because he actually had no involvement for Bayonetta 2. So, but because he's like the Bayonetta guy, he's the creator, people think he knows information. So every time on Twitter, he had to tell people, ask Nintendo. He then made pretty much a game out of it where instead of just simply just answering that, he would do chains of retweets. And I remember one time that I guys, you know what? Let me keep following these chains of retweets. Where someone asked that question, instead of answering it, he retweeted someone else who answered that question, and again, and again, and again, and again, and it kept going. I'm like, I'm gonna find it to the end. What's he gonna say at the end? And then all the way then to the very first response, you go through all of those Twitter chains for him to say, ask Nintendo.
I thought it was gonna be something like he made a separate account that's called @Ask Nintendo.
No. Somehow this guy, he always retweets his retweets, their retweets into other retweets, their retweets.
What?
Exactly. And every time and he does it for any time someone asks him a question that's already been asked. And that's just back when he used to be more fun. Nowadays, block. He even blocks you if you talk to him in English. It's just a real thing. He pretty much got tired of stupid Western bugs. That's his words, not mine. So he will block anyone try to speak to him in English.
Well, then I'm just gonna go up and go, bonjour.
Block.
Hello, blocked. Oh, sorry. Hola, blocked.
Oh, guten Tag.
Blocked.
Ciao.
Block. Konnichiwa.
Oh, that's
Especially
right.
blocked.
He also blocked his own company on Twitter. Well, the
Ooh.
company he works for on Twitter because they tweet him in English. So I think he had like
Dang.
some sort of automatic, but I assume. Well, yeah. But the thing is though, I don't take it personal offense because at this point it's kind of endearing. It's in a weird sort of way, it's kind of endearing. Oh, and so like unlike like let's say comic book professionals who where they block people is actually kind of aggravating. With him, I'm like, you know what? You make games. Games take a long time, so I'm not gonna get too mad at you that you block me. If anything, that just means that there's less time for you to speak the trash and more time to work on the game. At least in theory. In theory. So it's one of those things where like, yeah, I'm not too bothered by it. At the end of the day, it's not like he's gonna dox me or like how one certain comic writer did. And this, I'm dead serious, in which they sent a picture of their butthole to a professional comic artist. That actually happened.
That's a nice butthole.
And no, it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to be like a sexy thing. It was supposed to insult him.
He just like jokes on you. I like this.
I'm into this. No.
I'm into this.
Ghetto says, should I do that? No, I'm not a. Wait, what do you do?
He does that. He
Wait,
posts pictures of his butthole.
TMI. If that was his response, if that's the common response to that, TMI. I don't know. I don't know what you want to do in your DMs. I don't want to do your DMs. Keep your DMs private, like God intended. and by God, I mean Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Right now.
Ghetto says, "Yeah, that was the Spider Gwen guy. Haven't seen it. It's not a sexy.
It's not a sexy butthole. What would you rate it out of 10? A 2?
Ghetto's seen sexy buttholes, and that wasn't one of them. Okay, good. That wasn't it. He's referring to, I meant, if we're professional, I block people too if they annoyed me too. Oh, okay, that's what he meant. I figured that was the case, but just the timing of everything. And so on and so forth.
Dang, a 0 out of 10,000.
Ooh.
Gotta work on your butthole. You gotta bleach it. I heard that's I heard that's something that will make it pretty.
Do Kegels, I don't know.
No, Kegel exercises aren't for that. At least I don't think so.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! This is another disgusting stream, and it's all my fault. I can't blame Ghetto for this one. It's my fault.
Went from Resident Evil to random slurs, then to
Injustice, and to pets of the superheroes, and inevitably it leads up to a man's butthole. As all things end up.
Every time I keep saying butthole, it reminds me of the preacher that was like saying about the like gay sex and like you'll have a flaming butthole. And with God's holy fire, it'll rain on your butthole.
Oh, I remember that video.
Man, he was really.
Also, Ghetto says he made Spider Gwen, so you also get more zeros. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Spider Gwen either. And I'll say this: the only reason people like her, quote unquote, is that she has a cool design, and that's it. That's the only reason people like her. She has a cool design that cosplayers like to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it is a cool design.
It is. Yeah, it is. It is a cool design. Too bad it's wasted on a character from another universe.
Sure.
They eat the poop.
They eat the poo poo.
You eat the poop. You eat the poop.
You eat the poo poo.
No, you.
It's devolving even worse.
No, it's evil.
Or evolving.
That's how you see. That's how you see it. Oh man. What's that? What? How much? How long have you been on the air? How long have you been on the air for right now?
1:30.
1:30. 1:30.
1 hour and 30.
All right. Oh, alrighty then. Alright then. I think we'll go on for another 30 minutes. I think 2 hours probably good enough for this week's episode. Which is brought to you by our first spot. No, we don't have any sponsors. Never mind.
That's brought to you by our own first sponsor,
Manscaped.
Manscaped. Perfect for your butthole.
See, he ties it all back together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah. I gotta rewatch that movie. I really gotta to move away from playing them buttholes. I really do gotta rewatch Emperor's New Groove. Because I find myself watching like these little, mostly just scenes with Kronk in it, and I'm like, man, I remember really liking that movie as a kid. I'm surprised it's not like a Disney movie people talk about a lot. And
it's been talked about pretty often nowadays. I feel like.
Well, nowadays, yeah, because the generation that's us that watched it, we have now invaded the internet spaces. And so now more discussions of it are happening.
True.
Just like with James and the Giant Peach, which is a movie that I have seen many times, and yeah, I still have no desire to rewatch it. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
It's interesting, but
Yep.
I think you know what it is. I think as a kid, even I was kind of disappointed with like the ending because they keep talking about the rhinoceros. Which, first, a weird animal to be like the thing that's chasing you. Okay, and I thought there's gonna be like a real like climactic, maybe not battle, but climactic resolution to James and the rhino, and how he solve his problems. He just scream at the rhino and show that he is not afraid. And the rhino goes, "Oh, this kid's not afraid. I gotta back away from this. He's too much, man. He's fearless. He's like a Green Lantern over here. He's got no fear."
He has the will.
That's probably why he left. He saw the potential. He was like, "Oh crap! I'm fighting the future Green Lantern. I better step away." Me, a giant cloud rhino against a small child.
Or much about the movie anymore, to be honest.
Oh man. And I have to remember, was there like an... I'll answer that question later. It's it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, just like what's a good burn? It's irrelevant like... Dang it, abort the joke. I got nothing.
Abort.
You know,
need the abort joke button.
Yes, I do need that. I do need that button. Actually, it would be cool to have. It would be cool to have a soundboard.
I can do that with my Stream Deck. I just need to set up the sounds.
Yeah, and I would need to be able to hear it too, so I can react as well.
I'm pretty sure there is some way for me to do that.
When there's a will, there's a way.
If not, I'll just do a lot of voice mods.
Which I won't be able to hear it through Discord though.
You can.
Oh, I can. Oh, you can.
Voice mods, yes.
Oh, okay.
It pretty much overrides like pretty much it'll go microphone to voice mod and then voice mod to output.
I see. You're gonna put on auto tune.
I think I need to download the application. It's a popular application now.
You're a popular application.
Why, thank you.
Headphone jack. Because Apple abandoned you. How does that make
So
you
did
feel?
Samsung.
Oh, no.
Yep.
No. No. Liar.
I have the new Samsung. Oh yeah, by the way, it's pretty good. Pretty cool. But yeah, it doesn't have a headphone jack.
You turned them against me.
You were supposed to save the headphone jacks, not leave them in darkness.
Perfect. 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 Oh my gosh. Actually read Gil's actually comments here. He says, that's literally it. Nobody has ever told me they like Spider-Gwen has ever actually told me what's redeemed about her comic. I read her first 2 volumes and it was painfully boring and uninteresting. There you go. There you go. They had a cute blonde superhero, which half the work is done for you. All right, half the work is done. Already got tons of people on board, and they somehow made it boring.
Her hair, checkmate, ghetto. That's it. That's all I got. That's her redeeming quality. I don't know much about her.
No, or you could have said something like, "But ghetto, she's a white girl. You know, a black man's kryptonite."
Well, no, that's even worse. She's white.
Don't you mean white?
That's the problem. She's white.
Yeah, she's white, but she's not white.
What if Spider-Gwen was black?
Yeah, now you're thinking out of the box.
Now you're thinking
out of the box. And instead of Spider-Gwen, it's Spider. What's the... I'm trying not to go for the obvious. Spider. Dang it! I'll go for it. Spider Keisha. I don't know.
Spider Keisha.
Spider Keisha. She doesn't wear a mask because it ruins her perm.
Oh my! Oh. No, she could still wear a mask.
Oh, okay, yeah, but it wouldn't be like a full-on like Spider-Man mask. It would just be like on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, don't ruin the hair. Don't ruin the hair.
Let's have a Mexican one too.
Like just a Mexican one.
Spider.
Does we technically already have one with Spider-Man 2099, but if you want like a stereotypical Mexican one,
yeah, I mean we have to go. We have to make fun of every race.
I think there is a real Mexican one with like an actual sombrero, or at least he wears one like for a panel, and that's it.
Well, wait, wasn't there? Oh my god.
Could we just call it like Hombre Araña or something?
There was a show. Was it a Batman episode? Like one of the weird Batman episodes where they had different Batmans from different countries.
That sounds like something. I think that's something like from Batman Brave and the Bold, which could be what you're talking about.
I think that was it. Let me see.
Let me read the chat real quick. Again, if even Spider-Man was black, he still dislike her. That's he'll put it. Not hate. Hate's too strong. Just dislike her. Smackdown chimes in. Spider-Gwen's such a dumb name. Yes, it is. And Ghost Spider is no better. That's true. It's not even a ghost. God dang it.
Yep, it's Batmans of all nations versus Jokers of all nations.
Oh boy. Yeah, as I remember right, in the Spider-Gwen universe, Reed Richards is a black teenage. Oh, shut up. No. They literally turned Mr. Fantastic into a black teenager. Then Black Panther better be white as ivory. Then if they're gonna do that.
No, it's just White Panther. Oh no, better Pink Panther.
He's gay then?
No, he just really liked.
Or is it the Pink Panther?
He just really liked
the Pink Panther is the ruler of Wakanda.
His theme song, and every time whenever he walks, he has built-in saxophones.
Oh, dang it. If I had my saxophone ready, I could actually play that on the street. Oh, I should probably just do that for like randomly, just go bottom. I used to remember watching those old. I remember watching those old cartoons. When I was in daycare. God, they were fun. I think my favorite one was the one they were painting. The Pink Panther and like the random, and I guess like the human, the big schnoz.
Oh yeah, he wanted to paint it pink, right? And
Yeah,
then...
and the other guy wanted to paint it blue. I think that was one. Those are the ones at least I remember the most. Let's see. Let me read the chat. Sorry, says because in one alternate Earth, that's Peter Parker as Ghost Rider. Oh, a spider ghost. Ah, I see. Ghetto says, no, that's what the fans going to comics from Mexico are called. That's how I know them. That's... Oh, man. Ghetto says, and Falcon is gender swapped and Captain America. Of course she is. Ghetto says, nigga version of the Pink Panther equal Black Panther. Oh my god. What have we become?
Something far stronger.
And far more powerful.
Unlimited power.
My little green friend. We just end up just quoting Star Wars lines in the rest of the stream. Oh. Yeah, oh, dang, if I could try doing the stream where I have the high ground, but I can't do anything like that.
You can always do the hello there.
Hello there. Saxo says, not as weird as the alternate Earth where Civil War didn't happen because Cap and Iron Lady are Mac.
What?
Mike. So Civil War didn't happen because Iron Man and Captain America were too busy making out. You know, I'll take it. Fine.
That makes no sense.
Just take it.
That makes no
take
sense.
Take this fan fiction and shove it right up your,
There is a lot of politics involved.
Nah, man, it's all about love. Love.
Were they did the two just like burst through the courtrooms and then just like started doing it in front of everyone?
right there in front of the judge. Captain America and Iron Lady, like in their costumes, making out in the courtroom.
Everyone's just like, you know what? Our problems seem a lot smaller now. Let's work together.
Let's work together, not separate. It's like what are we even fighting for? And they go, that's right, and that's how the comic ends. And then everyone proceeds to memory hole it and forget it ever happened because it's
the power of love.
No, not just the power of love. It's the power of love. Marty, we're gonna go back to 1955. Doc, that's pretty heavy. For a second, I thought that was a bear.
Where?
Nowhere. I lied. Like a liar.
You dare.
And a liar. And a liar.
I'll put it up on a flyer.
And if you're there, you'll retire.
I don't know. I still want to be hired.
Too bad, because God dang it.
I win.
I couldn't keep the chain going. All right.
I win.
Jack is the better rapper. All right, he'll make the mix track for 100 when we reach 100 subscribers.
Oh God, I'm the spiritual, lyrical individual.
There you go. So yeah, it's all on him. All eyes on him. All eyes on him.
No.
Jack.
All right, time to buy Fruity Loops.
Time for Jack the Ripper to become Jack the Rapper.
Or shit. You know what? I'm changing it. Twitter handle is gonna be Jack the Rapper.
Jack the Rapper. So why do you call Jack the Rapper? Oh, you wouldn't understand.
It's official now, Jack the Rapper. Oh, I need to change my picture to something. I don't know what, but something.
Yano says, "Don't worry, Jack. I'll lend you some of my natural melanin talent to help you." Well,
Oh,
he's
power.
always there for his homies. He's always there
Oh, I
for
thought
his
you said
homies.
melanin.
Yeah, melanin.
Oh, powerful melanin.
Yes, the darker I become, the more powerful I am.
I use FL Studios or Ableton?
Whichever one you can afford.
That I can afford both, but they're both expensive.
Use the one that requires the use the one that requires the less introductory courses.
Screw it, I'm gonna go buy a Mac and then get GarageBand.
Gonna buy a useless Mac to use a okay application. Like GarageBand ain't bad, but you know it's like it's actually appropriate. It's like if you want to make music for fun and you're not serious about it, like me. Yeah,
yeah.
Jack
Didn't you
grew
use
up
GarageBand during
yeah.
the what was it? It was during church, right?
Yeah. So I used it during like essentially what was my church's last Christmas service, which actually was pretty effective. Pretty much I used digital horns to have a brass and woodwind section along with my saxophone to create some nice sounding music. That was really the extent of it. I attempted to see if I could do more with it, and try to see if it could fill in missing instruments into our church's music. That didn't turn out was gonna be effective at all, so I kind of dropped that idea. And nowadays, I haven't really touched it, but it's one of those. But it is there if I learn to have that spark where I'm like, I just need to get the computer and just put the notes, arpeggios, tremolos, give me 32 notes, and then boom, I whip out something that you can call a song within like a week or two.
That sounds perfect.
Exactly, but it has to.
You're gonna be the producer. I'll be the rapper.
Wait, hold on. So I gotta make the beats. Ghetto, give me some of your melanin powers too. And Virgo, you too. You and your brother. I need your melanin powers. Smaxo, you too. I know you're not black, but you're close enough.
I need your melanin.
I need to add that Asian twist into it. That I gotta sound like a new Nujibet. I gotta sound like it's a Samurai Champloo track. So give me your Asian twist.
It's gonna be like when Goku's asked the whole world for their energy.
Yeah,
Everyone, give me your melanin.
Everyone, give me your rap powers.
Change the name of this show to just everyone give me your melanin.
Says, I damn, I'm picking the name of your rap group. Oh crap. Oh man. I don't know. I bestowed upon you the name the Ebony Sage. I don't know if you can do anything that's gonna be better than that. Bestowed upon you. Bestowed.
Well, it's not been bestowed as Ebony Age.
Oh, it's a slip of the tongue. Doesn't count. The slip of the tongue.
I don't know. So let me see. I know someone out there is gonna start it with Little Jack. L-I-L.
No, Lil's. I actually necessarily find Lil's like cringy.
Yep, it's very cringy because every single one of them does it now.
Essentially, I think the most recent one I heard with that type of name is like, kid you not, a rapper called Lil Baby. I'm like, seriously?
I thought it was the baby.
I think it's called Lil. I think it's another one called Little Baby.
There's another one called Little Uzi.
That's still stupid. I thought that was, isn't that Uzi or whatever his name is?
I thought it was Little Uzi. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't listen to my sister's music. I don't know.
Oh, she listens to garbage rap then.
Hey, look, she's a teenager. She's got to listen to the trash first.
I never listened to the trash. I never listened to Nickelback when I was little.
I technically have, but that was just one song from like this first Spider-Man movie.
Look at this graph.
Ghetto says, "Oh yeah, little baby is a distant cousin of his." I'll believe that. I believe that. On his pop side,
In
just
the eyes of the Lord, we're all cousins and brothers.
he forgets about it. Oh, it's funny. I'm actually I'm a similar way. I'm also a distant. A fun fact, Jack. I never told you this, but I'm also a distant cousin of a professional baseball player on my dad's side. But when I say distant, I mean very, very distant.
My uncle's
Like technically, we're only related by law.
my uncle's a big politician in or I guess politician. Yeah, I guess you could say politician in Mexico.
So you know what that means? Jack's got sources on the inside.
I mean, he's from what when my brother went to visit him in Mexico, he is super loaded. He has a bunch of sports cars just there.
Yep, just like a real politician.
Yeah, and big mansion.
I can imagine. Please tell me he's called like Don something. Don.
No, it was just
No
his
Don.
first and
Oh,
last
okay.
name.
Oh well. Oh well.
He did own a big casino. Hey, the Kaiju Brothers are on Twitch.
They're on the case.
Saying,
And
"Sup, my lords."
sup? We were just talking how you need to give us a bit of your melanin powers because it's about to drop a sick mixtape on 100 subscribers.
Oh yeah, you need to lend us your melanin.
Both you and your brother.
Your all powerful melanin.
So we can drop the sickest mixtape the world has ever seen.
Yeah, I'll be the rapper, and then the HAC is gonna be the producer.
Exactly. And I'm gonna go. Why did he thought of this? Oh, God, I had to work with what I got.
It wasn't me. It was you.
Oh man. The more we're talking about it, the more it seems like this is actually gonna happen.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? You never know. You never know. Crazier stuff has happened.
Kaiju says, but I'll give you the power of my... Yeah, bet. I'll give you the power of my blackness.
Yes, I can. Yes, now I can finally join the Earth, Wind and Fire cover band.
Yes.
I can play September every month, not just September.
Yes. No, I could say the N-word.
Nah, you're thinking too small, Jack. You're thinking too small. By us having their blackness, we can now finally we can now call everyone else the N-word. Instead of just calling us the N-word, we call everyone else the N-word, including other blacks. Think. Also, you might want to drop an N-Bob in the mixtape. It might help with the youth crowd.
Oh, it'll be like that one song that just always says the N-word. What was it? Literally just called that? Let me see. I don't know.
All right, think about the ones called N-Words in Paris by Kanye and what was the other guy's name? Oh, he's also just as big and famous. I forget. Kanye and what's his name, friend? Oh, what's his name? God, I'm terrible at remembering rappers. Oh, it's not Rick. Okay, I was gonna name it down so I figure it out. It's not Rick Ross. What's his? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Alright, I'm looking it up. It's not Flow, right? It's like it's way above his league. Who
I
was
forgot
it?
about Flow Rider.
Everyone forgot. I didn't. But everyone else did.
Was he actually from Florida or no?
I think so. Jay-Z, that's the guy's name. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. I forgot about him too.
Well, he's doing well. He's a successful businessman, entrepreneur, and all that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he doesn't even really need to. He doesn't really need to make music anymore. Get also says that he's my cousin though. On my mom's side, I'm related to a massive one-hit wonder pop act from the mid 2000s.
Huh.
Hey, that's one hit song he has more than us. But wait, once we drop the 6-tape on one of this
Once we drop the sick mixtape,
we're gonna prove to all of the haters, all
We'll
one of
rule
our
the
haters.
Oh god, I gotta have to think about lyrics now.
So
What is this gonna be about?
Saxo says gangster rap, which is a parody of those rap songs about how cop hates them and why their lives suck. Oh man. Oh, Rex chimes in. He says, does the name start with big or little? If neither, that eliminates 99.9975% of the.
Can my bootleg rapper name just be 20 cents?
20 No, it'll be very close. It'll be close to the one from Proud Family in the Proud Family movie where they had a big rapper called 15 cents.
15 cents.
15 cents. I wonder who he's supposed to be. Ghetto says, referring to the one it wanted to know it's a she, it's a little mama. She made a song about lip gloss and embarrassed herself on national TV. Oh, and it wasn't a Janet Jackson embarrassment, so there was no coming from that. Ah! All right, Gail's got it. Jack, your name will be Bessel with a dollar sign.
Wait, let me see. Oh my god.
Bessel. Jack. Bessel. And the best part is an American dollar sign, and your name is Bessel. Oh my
god.
All right.
How am I gonna like? How's the ad lib gonna be?
Oh, you know what that means? Because your name is Spanish in it, you gotta throw in like random Spanish words, random Spanish words in the song.
Well, no, like, okay, what about you? Because you're gonna have to have a producer name.
I'm just a producer. I can just use Hack.
No. It's gonna be one
Hack
of those
the producer. Boom.
No. It has to be something because like it's gonna be in the track itself.
It's like it'll be like the track title by Pessel, produced by. Well, it's Ghetto's right. It's Ghetto. He's the one giving us the name, so it's up to him. He's got your name.
Because it was like this one. There's like a lot of songs where they start off with a melodic intro, and then it's like producer's name.
Oh, that's right. You know why they do that?
Why?
Essentially, producers do that as like a form of copyright.
Huh.
It's a show like this is my beat, you can't have it. I literally say my name on the beat track, so you cannot have this beat.
Well, you technically said it only in time frame 0 to 5, so that means the rest I can have.
Well, but like legally speaking, but because of saying that therefore declares that the whole track is made by that person.
Sure.
So that's like that's the legal thing they have to do. But yes, if you want to scrutinize it that much, you can definitely do that.
Hacking the mix. Oh, hacking the mix.
Hacking
the mix.
Oh boy. So wait, is that my producer name? Hacking the mix?
Oh no! Instead of like whenever you say producer name in the mix, it's hacking the mix.
DJ Hack here, hacking the mix, coming right. I cringe even saying that. I cringe.
It's cringy enough.
No, it's too much. It's too much. Because what if it in the 1/1000th chance it happens? What if we made a good song by accident?
Oh god!
and you just have to suffer with like a little cringy part in the beginning, and all of a sudden, oh my god, these guys can actually have talent. What the heck? Chris says 1 1 1 1 hack on Jack. Ooh, actually, never mind. I love what Ghetto recommends. He says, no hack, you'll be the dandy. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Pesto and the Dandy.
It's about as equal as Hootie and the Blowfish. Yes, I love it. All right, that will be our name. Pesto and the Dandy.
Pesto and the Dandy.
Produced by the Dandy. Yeah. I like that. And of course, Maxwell, I actually didn't realize the number 9. The number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
I thought it was gonna be like a reference to
Number
that
9.
one joke from GTA San Andreas, where what was his name? Big fat guy. Forgot his name.
Big fat tone. No, wait.
Big fat stone.
Wait, there wasn't no Italian in San Andreas, right?
No, but pretty much he goes up and he's like, "I'll have 2 number 9s, number 9 large, and number 6 with extra dip."
I remember now, yeah. But no, Max was making a Beatles reference to like one of their more like infamous songs.
I forgot about that one. I remember that being told in our music.
I don't know why they
appreciation
touched. I don't know why that will be a song to teach. Like, it's interesting the first time, but it's not. You know, it's not even a song. It's not even a song.
Hey,
but you know what is? But you know what is a song?
What?
That mixer will be joined by Pesto and the Dandy. Only if you make it to 100 subscribers, folks. 100 subscribers.
I don't know why. Whenever you said Pesto and the Dandy, I just thought of one of those like little whistles that the clowns use, like the.
I can probably add that effect. Pesto and the Dandy. Or I can do a sliding whistle. The.
Yeah, it was a slide whistle. Pesto and the Dandy in the mix.
Now, I will say this. I will if this were to happen. Not saying it won't, but you know, the chance it happens. I do not think I will be dropping any basses. I don't like that. I don't like when a song does that. I'm like, no, give me that bass from the get go. We need to get the groove. Give me the groove.
So you want to be the anime opener type.
Get out of the anime opener.
Where you have your chorus right there in the beginning, and then after that it drops to an instrumental, and then the instrumental goes into the verse, and then the verse goes straight into the chorus again.
No.
Kind of like Dear Maria.
No. You know,
your picture.
And no, if I have the skills and the talent, and if I'm going to make a risk, if it's gonna sound like anything, it needs to sound like it. You could hear it off a Jet Set Radio soundtrack. That's my standard of hip hop. It needs to sound like you can hear it in Jet Set Radio.
I just wanted to sound like Sidewinder.
No, it needs to sound like it's on Jet Set Radio. You need to feel like you can skate to this music. Do you want to do graffiti to this music? You want to take down the corrupt police state in Japan with this music. And also, Rex says, all this talking about Cluck and Bell makes you honker for a Baconator. Speaking of Baconator, Jack, have I told you this episode is sponsored by Wendy's?
Try out their new breakfast Baconator.
Exactly. And now on with our special musical gifts. So you get Pesto and the Dandy.
Maybe an April Fool's joke. It could be one.
Maybe. Ghetto says, "Not anarchy reigns." I don't know if Jack can bring in that type of toughness. Not that he can't, but I just can't see it.
Rage Against the Machines.
No. I ain't gonna do no new rock stuff over here. None of that. Maybe slight rock influence, but I'm not gonna do like something like Rage Against the Machine, or if God forbid, what's his name?
Slipknot. Let's do Slipknot.
No, not Slipknot. I think it's someone worse.
Oh, I didn't think of anything worse. I was just saying.
I'm trying to think of someone worse. What's his name with the chainsaw? Rolling. Limp Bizkit. There we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Butt rock. No, this is.
Let's just do. What about like a DJ Snake style?
DJ Snake. All right, then I think that's how we start.
No, we need to We need to make up the ideas now. Let's start with the lyrics. It's gonna be a whole hour now.
Oh God, no, we're not. No, we're not gonna start. All right, here, all right, for real. As fun as it sounds, if you guys in the chat,
Oh God.
if
No,
you if you sincerely want this, and keep in mind, Jack has no experience in rapping, and I wouldn't even call my experience of producing music even experience, because I just do it for fun. Keep that in mind. Now, and most likely, if we do it, it's going to be highly embarrassing for everyone. All right.
I'm gonna have to add some auto tune right there, my man.
But if you sincerely wants us to do, and it can't be just Ghetto, because Ghetto will do anything. He'll do anything. Has to be more than just Ghetto. Like every one of y'all in the chat and whoever's watching, if you sincerely guys want us to do this, then just a few simple things. Well, one simple thing honestly is just take that 80 on that subscriber list and make it to 100. And as well, this has to be something that if it's gonna be achieved, that Jack and I need to realistically say, like, okay, can we do this? And we'll try our best to do it. Yeah. So we need to give them incentives to grow the channel, which has been growing pretty steadily. You know, I'm not going to overlook that. It's been going really steadily, really well these past few months, and I really do appreciate that. But if you want to make into those triple digits, and you want to be the JAC Show, make it even more crazier. Well, I guess crazier, more random than it is. From the video game live streams to the live streams about comic books to live streams about meta music to comic reviews to everything in between, all of a sudden we just drop a mixtape. This channel has no identity, and that's our identity, because we just do whatever the heck we want.
You know what? Better do a diss track on PewDiePie. We'll gain millions of views and subscribers.
No, this will not be a diss track on PewDiePie.
What? And come on, don't you want a diss track against PewDiePie?
No, because he will most likely never see it, nor it would even make it to his subreddit. No.
Bet.
No.
I will put it on his subreddit.
You do you, boo. You do you. Rex says, if you want to grow the channel, just convert it into a meme repost channel with VTuber jump scare videos to mix it up. No, I'm not that. I'm not gonna say we're above the bottom of the barrel, but we're not at the bottom of the barrel here. All right, I like to have some dignity to this channel. But yes, if you really want to do this, and it can't be just Ghetto. It can't be just Ghetto. It has to be like, you guys really want to do this. All for us need to do to achieve this is to make it 100 subscribers, and that should show us sincerely that okay, well, we will do this.
Man, that's
However, has to be 100 subscribers before the year ends.
Okay, no, that's better.
All right, because obviously with this momentum, many months later we just kind of forget about this, then it's just a silly joke. So, if we get 100 subscribers before the end of the year, so before 12/31, 11/59/99, before that, then we make it to 100, then we will make that mixtape, and we will embarrass ourselves. Or perhaps surprise y'all. Who knows? The point is, it will be a song out of passion and embarrassment. And I see Ghetto right now, so I will never let you forget this. There he goes, promote the F out of it on Twitch. We're pretty much every stream, everything we do, we gotta mention this is what we're doing. We can't back out now. We can't back out.
It's gonna be. Oh my god! You know. If he's like crazy enough, if Ghetto's crazy enough, he's gonna just like buy a billboard and put our channel side in there.
Hey, in this small town, he probably can afford it.
Oh my god, no! I gave him an idea.
Spaxo says, kid you not, 491 subs. Think again or have on my channel. Yeah, I have, Spaxo. And just a bunch of clips of old anime. So it's very much possible for us to.
He's crazy enough too.
Yeah,
Get obsessed. I'm crazy
yeah,
enough
I
too.
need my Peso and the Dandy albums. we imagine we get big. We get like our own album that's just like the color album or something. Like our black album, our white album or something.
No, it'll just be us. It's gonna be us, kind of like crouched down with the Vape Nation logo, like going with our fingers.
God dang it! All right. So that stated, you guys, everyone's heard this. We will also like remind y'all and promote it on every stream of videos we done. Much to how much we're probably like we're already. I can tell Jack's already regret this, but you know what?
I'm regretting
we wanted to give
I don't want
something
to do
back.
the rapping part.
Well, we'll do something. I'll give him to do something. Besso ain't gonna be like a lazy Mexican on a Sunday afternoon. Ain't gonna sit near a cactus with some cervezas.
It's gonna be the equivalent of like the South Park episode where they found out that Randy is Lana Del Rey.
God damn.
It's like feeling good on a Wednesday.
Oh my god! All right. So with that said, Jack, any announcements you would like to make?
I guess I'm gonna be making a mixtape soon.
Oh.
But other than that, next week I will be doing my streams. For next week's, particularly Mondays and Tuesdays. For that current week, we'll have both days be the Resident Evil Village game. Just to kind of, because I know people really want to see that one rather than Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 2 is fun, but it's already gone with the trend. So, for tomorrow, or for next week, Resident Evil Village will be out for streaming on those 2 days. I guess I need to find some music software. That and still trying to figure out how I'm gonna record my games. I think I can use OBS, but I'm not sure how big the games will be. That's the problem. But when I find that out, I'll start putting up the other games that people wanted. Because I saw those 3 votes. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but they wanted those other games. They'll have those other games on BitChute. I just need to talk to HAC again about what is censored enough and what is not. And I think that's it from my end.
All right. First off, Ghetto says, I will help you with lyrics in any way I can. I will volunteer as much time to this project as possible. You know what? But Ghetto might as well be our manager at this point. Beto and the Dandy managed by Ghetto Machine Productions. I don't know. As much as hype, like I think he's more hype about this project than we are.
Okay. He's gonna make a bunch of fake accounts.
I wouldn't pass him. Or better yet, he gets like some people who have too much time on 4chan to do it.
Oh no.
Because I know he frequents that site. So
not the people from 4chan.
Oh yeah, all the autism. So as for me, as I tweeted out yesterday, I finally am finished with all the prerequisite notes stuff on my official 100th comic review, and so I am now actually on the writing the script portion. So major progress on that end, and assuming nothing gets in the way and so forth, there's a likelihood of the review coming out will be by the end of the month, assuming nothing gets in my way or stalls my progress. And I was also already thinking of what will be the next video after. I think for what I want to do, because I've already I'll say this. So after that review is over, as far as future videos, I will go back to to doing like my the way I used to do comic book reviews. You know, these short live action videos of me reviewing the actual comic. So after that 100 review, I will go back to doing that. And as far as more the more edited videos, I have considered doing this where I will have like an original video I want to do, and then Spider Blood, then back to like my original idea, so that because obviously I've already dedicated myself to Spider Blood, at least that first season, and I like to get through as much of that as possible. And so I think it's better if I kind of switch forth of doing Spider Blood than whatever video idea I have for after that. So that's why I am going to do when it comes to my edited video content. As for live streams for this week, the chill stream will be going live on Saturday, so there will be a chill stream this week, and on Sunday will be another comic discussion stream with both me and Kevin. So that's what I got planned for the rest of the week, and as well future plans for the rest of my own content. And I think my stomach just kind of growled there. No one heard that, did it?
I think I heard it.
God dang it. I ate just a little before. I guess I'm hungry again. All right.
Maybe because we kept talking about food after a while.
Probably. But with that, that's all. That's all we both have to announce. And again, yes, as I felt it. I almost forgot. So, in the midst of me, I will have to be putting out another quick review as well, but this one's gonna be very different. For a lot of you will not know this, but I recently did get a crowdfunded book that I backed in the mail, and this one's probably gonna be my more interesting reviews because the person who created the comic is actually deaf. So when I think to myself, well, there's no point to make the video the way I do it because he won't hear it. So I'll try to get that as quickly as possible. Where I'm gonna try to experiment and do what I'm gonna call a silent review. And it's gonna be more catered towards him, but pretty much gonna be review. It'll be kind of like reading. It'll be kind of like reading, but it's just something I want to experiment with and see if it might work or not. Obviously, it'll be more catering towards the creator, so that he'll be able to understand my critiques and opinions about his book. But you gotta do. But it's also me kind of me to use my creative brain muscles and see what I can do of how I can ever make a video review without me doing any talking or any sound. That should be a somewhat interesting. It's gonna be an interesting experiment. I'll probably only do that once, but I'll never know till I try how good it's gonna turns out.
I mean, I know it's a bit of a damper, but why not just put captions?
Well, I'm still gonna put captions already. It's just that I'll have to do double the work of not only doing a typical recording, but also putting the captions in instead of just doing the captions.
Or better yet, go above and beyond. Learn some sign language.
No
joke, actually.
I don't want to show myself on camera.
You don't have to show your face.
No, I don't have to show my face, but I don't want to have to record myself doing the sign language. And also, I don't even know. Well, he probably does know American Sign Language, but I don't know for sure. I can't confirm that. But he probably does. But I don't want to assume. But this is what I'm thinking about. I probably might change it up a little bit, but it's something I want to experiment with. It may not work, or it may work. Who knows? Or maybe I might change my mind. Either case, just letting you know, I might release something kind of weird. So there you go. That's actually all my announcements, all Jack's announcements, and we can officially then close the stream. Thank you everyone who is here and everyone who is watching, and the chat for being lively, especially you, Ghetto. I think it's probably the if I at least in a while it's been the most time he's been very active in the chat.
Yeah,
But
I mean it's that mixtape.
yeah, it's that mixtape. But we'll go ahead and end things here. Thank you very much. We thank you for all your for your viewership, your support. We appreciate for all of it. And well, as I said, there will be no episode next week because of work. As simple as that. So the next Hack JAC Show episode will be coming in the week after next, so in about 2 weeks. So letting you guys know now in preparation. But the other stuff that we'll do will still be the same. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and this is Hack and Jack